Hello, and welcome to the Bible study for the 17th of May. Still under lockdown, and still using this method of communicating. Maybe we'll keep doing this in some way, shape, or form when the lockdown's over. But anyway, these notes, I prepared the sheet as usual. It's the usual kind of format that I've been trying to go with you. I do say in that, do approach the readings with as much confidence as you can muster. Allow the readings to do the work. Allow God to do the work in you. Allow the Bible to speak to you. Allow yourself to be touched by these words. It's tempting sometimes to maybe spend longer trying to work out how we should respond than we need to. It's really about your heart and where your heart is touched. For me, anyway, that's what I want to encourage you to do. So today's Bible study, and we'll be doing this on Wednesday in a Zoom meeting. If you want to do that, please do get in touch. We're going to be looking at the Acts reading, the 1 Peter reading, and the John reading, all of them on your sheet. As I say, use your imagination. If you want to use your imagination, the Acts reading, you could go into that place with all these different gods, all these religious possibilities. You could go in there and imagine yourself there with Paul there, and trying to respond to this all these many different possibilities in terms of faith. And see how Paul identifies the one God and really encourages the people to follow that God. The 1 Peter reading, he talks about passing through water a bit like Noah, like someone being baptized, maybe going through the choppy waters of the crisis at the moment, and how do you get through? How do you get through the water? We have quite a lot of things where Jesus also passes through water. In the storm, if you remember, he's in the boat and the disciples are afraid, and he says, "Don't worry." He walks over the water one time, and he's able to pass through the waters of death ultimately. So 1 Peter talks about this kind of passing through the pains and sorrows of this world, sometimes groping around in the darkness. John, well, we will not pass through the waters alone. We are never alone. The Holy Spirit comes to us. We're approaching Pentecost in a couple of weeks' time. The Holy Spirit, Christ will send the Holy Spirit, he says, and the Holy Spirit comes and accompanies us, gives us a sense of being cared for. The Holy Spirit, often called the Advocate, the one who speaks on our behalf, will help us pass through our pain and our suffering. And how is God revealed? How is the Holy Spirit revealed within us? Revealed through love. So Jesus makes that plain. So after the readings, those are just some of my reflections. I'm not saying you should have reflections, which are the same. Don't have your own reflections. And we can share them on Wednesday in the Zoom meeting if you come to that. Final prayer, risen Christ, there is nowhere we can go from your presence. That echoes the Psalms. You go ahead of us and care for us through your Holy Spirit, our comforter. Comfort, protect and guide us, and all entrusted to our care this coming week. God bless you. Bye-bye.